So if you're working in your garage, under the hood of a car, or anywhere that doesn't have great lighting, you need a good work light. And this one does something that most cheap work lights don't. It actually stays where you put it. So this is the EASYmaxx LED work light, the 2100 lumens, rechargeable, and it comes with a magnetic base, and it could even charge your phone back here. So the main question that you have is how bright this gets. So let's go ahead and show that. Okay, so let me show you why I actually like this light. The clamp is really strong on this. So you can just see how thick it is. Put my hand in here, provides a lot of pressure on my hand, on my fingers. What's also nice about this is the head rotates 270 degrees. So really a lot of flexibility, and it also tilts up and down, which is really nice. So you're not gonna have any issues with getting this light set wherever you want to, wherever you're working, or wherever you need it to shine. So it just saves you a lot of time and frustration just setting this up. And then we have the magnets here. They are strong, but they aren't the strongest. So if you are putting this where it's, like right above your head or something like that, I probably wouldn't do that. Just having it, like onto something metal like this, or overhead, just not above your head, because again, they aren't the strongest magnets, so they could fall. Okay, and then you do get a USB-C cable included, and again, it does have the charging. If we go on the back here, you can see we have a USB-C and USB-A ports. Let's go ahead and put in the USB-A. My phone here, you can see that it is charging. So let's talk about the battery life. So this uses a built-in lithium-ion battery. So it's the same type of battery in your phone or laptop. And the advantage is you can recharge this hundreds of times without losing its capacity or losing just very little capacity. And the runtime will definitely just depend on the mode that you're using. Of course, if you're using the brightest mode, the battery's not gonna last as long. But I've left this thing on by accident a few times, and it was still on. I left for about a few hours. So this can give you, a good amount of time for the charge. I did notice that sometimes it can dim a little bit after it gets below half charge. So just keep that in mind. And also on the back here, there is a 4 LED indicator to show you the charge level as well. And this will also show when you plug in your phone. So my recommendation, if you're doing a long project, only bump it up to the highest setting when you absolutely need it. Okay, and then we'll clamp it on the side of this table. There's just a little small part that we can clamp it onto. It's really easy, just like that. It's nice and stable. Of course, you can adjust it from there, twist it. Okay, so we're in my dark garage. Go ahead and turn on the light so you can just see how bright it is. And we'll show you the different modes. Let's go ahead and press the button once. We get the brightest setting. So it really lights up everything in here. So you could be in a completely dark garage like this and easily be able to work with this. Okay, press the button on the front again. Then we go to the low light setting. Even still, that's pretty bright. You can just see how big of a difference that is. As I look around the garage. Again, we'll go to the bright setting. Then we'll go to the lower light setting and the strobe. So this bright setting really does light up the entire garage. And it's, for how small this is, it's surprising how bright this is. And it is 2100 lumens, so much, much brighter just than like your standard light bulb. So who is this for? This is really for DIYers, mechanics, anyone who works in a garage or a shed. It's also solid as an emergency light. You can use this during power outages. So really, if you need hands-free lighting and you're just tired of like holding a flashlight in your mouth or asking someone to hold the flashlight right there, you can easily add this to your setup and you'll have the light that you need. So it is genuinely bright. 2100 lumens is a lot of light for a portable unit. And as you saw, the clamp is strong and it stays put. The COB design gives you smooth, even light without harsh shadows. And again, the magnets could be a little bit stronger. They work, but don't rely on them for just, overhead work. So overall, these lights are genuinely useful. They're very bright. They stay where you put them, and they solve that problem of never having enough light exactly where you need it.